Welcome to this training session on SIRE 2.0 compliance. Today we focus on Chapter 5, specifically Question 5.6.2. This question addresses whether the master and deck officers are familiar with procedures for testing the atmosphere in double hull and double bottom spaces. It also verifies that records are available to confirm appropriate measurements using the vessel's fixed or portable equipment. This requirement applies specifically to oil and chemical tankers. The inspector will typically verify this in the cargo control room. The core objective is ensuring that structural failures between cargo tanks and adjacent spaces are detected promptly. Regular monitoring prevents the buildup of flammable gases in non-cargo areas, which is critical for the ship's structural integrity. To prepare, we must align with industry guidance from ISGOTT, SOLAS, and the FSS code. ISGOTT Section 11.3.4 mandates regular atmosphere checks for hydrocarbon content in void and ballast spaces. Monitoring should also include regular sounding or ullaging of empty spaces to detect leaks from nearby tanks. TMS AKPI 4.2.2 also requires that cargo, void, and ballast spaces are inspected to maintain their integrity. SOLAS. Chapter 2. -2 provides the regulatory backbone for portable and fixed gas measuring instruments. Suitable portable instruments must be provided for measuring oxygen and flammable vapor concentrations in double hull spaces. Oil tankers of 20,000 DWT and above, constructed after January 2012, must have a fixed hydrocarbon gas detection system. This system must monitor all ballast tanks and void spaces adjacent to cargo tanks, including the four-peak tank. The FSS code requires a central unit for gas measurement and analysis connected to these sampling pipes. Each space generally requires a minimum of 2 sampling points, one on the upper part and one on the lower. If the fixed system is out of order, procedures must be in place to continue monitoring with portable instruments. Your company procedures must clearly define the method and frequency for detecting flammable gas in these spaces. It is crucial to record all measurement results, whether obtained from portable or fixed systems. You must also record periods when the fixed system is active and when sensors are isolated for ballast operations. Clear action plans are required for when gas is detected or if the fixed system becomes defective. During the inspection, expect the inspector to cite and review your company's specific procedures for gas monitoring. They will review your records to verify that tests were completed in accordance with company frequency requirements. If sensors are isolated due to ballast levels, the inspector will check if manual measurements were substituted. The inspector will confirm that flammable gas alarm settings are not more than 30% of the lower flammable limit. Expect a detailed review of sensor calibration records to ensure they match company maintenance schedules. Key evidence includes company procedures, measurement logs, and system operation records. Incident investigation reports must be available if flammable gas was ever detected in void or ballast spaces. Let's discuss common reasons for receiving a negative observation during SIRE 2.0. A major finding occurs if there is no company procedure defining the process or frequency for testing. A negative observation will be recorded if deck officers are unfamiliar with the company's monitoring procedures. The absence of records indicating that measurements were taken as required is another common ground for findings. Failing to take manual measurements when fixed sensors are isolated is a critical compliance gap. If the fixed gas detection system is found to be defective in any way, it will likely result in a negative observation. Expired calibration or incorrect alarm settings are also frequently flagged by inspectors. Ensure that functioning portable flammable gas detectors are always available and ready for use. Gas detections resulting from structural defects within the last 12 months must be properly investigated and documented. To prepare, review your company's monitoring procedures and ensure all logs are up to date and signed. Conduct mock drills where officers explain the system operation and record keeping to each other. Perform frequent checks on both fixed and portable units. Calibration must never be allowed to lapse. Remember, clear procedures, complete records, functioning equipment, and trained personnel are the keys to success. Continuous monitoring and training ensure we maintain the highest safety standards and structural integrity. Thank you for your attention. Stay vigilant, stay compliant, and have a safe voyage.